So whenever I'm just scrolling on YouTube, I always see these videos. Don't tell your friends about self-improvement. Don't try to save your friends. I got rid of my old friend. And to be honest, it's understandable. Because as a wise man once said, you can bring a horse to a river, but you can't force it to drink. But what if you still want to help your friends though? Because let's be honest bro, self-improvement is a lonely journey. Once you stop playing video games and you stop watching porn and you stop spending all that time just watching bullshit on Netflix, you start going to the gym, you start becoming more productive, you start a side hustle, you start reading, you start meditating, you just don't really have that much in common anymore with the people around you. So it can get very lonely, especially for like extroverted people. Or even introverts, honestly. Like humans in general, it can get very lonely for us. And a while back, I literally saw a study that said that loneliness is literally worse than smoking a pack of cigarettes per day. Because of course, we as humans are social creatures. Like imagine you had a friend on self-improvement. You guys are watching my videos. Hitting PRs in the gym together, discussing deep topics like religion and philosophy. Like that would be sick. So if you have a friend who you know can be on self-improvement and you want to save him, then you come to the right video. So as we know, self-improvement is a very broad niche. In it we have mental health, exercise, sleep, spirituality, diet. For example, if you have like a normal friend and you tell him, oh yeah, you should meditate, you should read, you should exercise every single day, you should take cold showers twice a day, you should start reading the Bible or reading the Quran, like they might just get super confused and they might just feel like you're just preaching to them. So instead of telling them, oh yeah, you should meditate, you should exercise, you should read, you should do like this weird breathing exercise, just ask them to do a workout with you. Especially if they're a guy and you ask them to do a workout, like they will be 100% down for that. And for example, if you know someone who likes to read like mangas and like light novels and like fiction, you could tell them like, oh yeah, by the way, like recently I found this book about how to like improve like social skills or something. Like just recommend them How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie, and boom, now they just started reading. And then a week later you can tell them about exercise, and a month later you can tell them about meditation. Basically just try to slowly introduce them to self-improvement. Instead of telling them about the whole self-improvement, just tell them about one thing at a time. And one of the best ways to actually influence your friends is to tell them about your own story. For example, tell them that, oh yeah, like I was feeling like super depressed, I was having all these like negative thoughts and my mental health was just overall just so bad, and then I found meditation and it really helped. Or if they don't want to exercise, then you can tell them something like, oh yeah, like even I felt that exercise was like super tough, but guess what bro, we're literally going to do a 20-minute workout together, and don't worry, I'm gonna be there with you. I'm gonna have like a bunch of laughs together, and it's gonna be like super fun. Basically try to tell your own story and how you overcame the limiting beliefs that they might have, because if they are a good friend of yours, then they are probably very similar to you. But I do have to tell you something bro, those don't tell your friends about self-improvement videos are absolutely right. Even though I have just given you some great tips on how to get your friends into self-improvement, as I said in the beginning, you can bring a horse to a river, but you cannot force it to drink. If they themselves intrinsically don't want to improve themselves, then they simply will not improve themselves. Like think about yourself like 2 years ago. Imagine I came up to you 2 years ago and told you, oh yeah bro, like you should start exercising and you should start reading and you should start meditating. You'll probably think I'm like some weird Jehovah's Witness trying to like preach to you or something. Just know that we all have our own journey, and sometimes you should just let people suffer. Shout out to Ice Cold JT by the way. I don't know why I did that, but yeah. Most people are comfortable playing video games, watching porn, scrolling social media, watching Netflix, watching anime. They're just comfortable doing that. Obviously, they don't want to improve their lives. It's only when their lives get so damn bad, that's when they find out about self-improvement and actually take life seriously. But if they don't want to improve, then nothing you say will actually convince them otherwise. Damn bro, I should like write a book or something. Like even me, I have not been able to help almost anyone. I have told my friends about self-improvement so many times, but there's only been 2 guys who actually went to the gym because I told them to, and everyone else literally just ignored me. Best case scenario is that you find someone who's already on self-improvement and you guys basically just grind together and you guys basically just level up together. And honestly, that's like super tough because there's barely any of us in the world who are actually so serious about self-improvement. But if you do want to help your friends onto self-improvement, then I highly recommend that you send them this video right here. It has to be one of the best videos I've ever made so far, and it's about self-improvement and how they can completely change their life. But of course, like before you can send it to them, you gotta watch it yourself, so I recommend that you go watch this right now, bro. So go watch it right now. And always remember to delay gratification for your future self. I'll see you next one, bro.